I was recently reading an online article about organized religion, and then I did something which I normally don't do. Against my better judgment, I read the the comment section. And predictably, people who probably didn't even know much about organized religion in the first place were highly critical of it, saying that they don't let others tell them what to believe about God and religion. And afterwards, I thought, well, yeah, okay, but who made those people God? Because essentially, that's what they were doing. They were saying that they had it within themselves to be able to pick and choose, to mix and match whatever they wanted to believe about God. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge critic of organized religion myself. We should never believe something just because of the culture, family, or religion that we've been raised with. I guess that's why, after growing up at a Christian home, going off to Bible college, and even being a missionary, that I became an atheist, until I began to question it and then return back to the fold. So I'm all for challenging the status quo. And that's why in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why DIY or do-it-yourself religion is simply the wrong path to follow. First, hasn't DIY religion essentially become just like organized religion anyway? I mean, it's long ago ceased being this countercultural perspective to now being the mainstream view. It preaches gospel truth by Hollywood celebrities, media pundits, and talk show hosts. And these people are its priests and political correctness, its creed. Sure, little people, we can believe whatever we want about God and religion, just as long as it complies with whatever these new guardians of DIY religion say is true. Secondly, contrary to popular wisdom, DIY religion isn't even new at all, but has in fact been part of organized religion throughout most of history. Most people have, including say people in present-day India, believed in many gods, not one, and as a result, people would pick and choose from these countless deities to suit their own individual tastes. In fact, one main reason why the early church was so heavily persecuted in the Roman Empire was because the early Christians refused to mix and match Jesus with all of the Roman deities. And oddly enough, as a result, Christians were thought of by many Romans to be atheists. And thirdly, as I stated at the beginning of this video, who are we to think that we can even play God anyway? If religion is supposed to be a channel in which we are to come into contact with the divine, who are we to think that we can even begin to tinker with it? I mean, there are certain unchangeable facts about myself which remain true no matter what others may think. Where I was born, my age, my gender. Now, I suppose there could be certain individuals who could choose to believe that I'm some young, hot Brazilian supermodel, but they would simply be delusional. So why would it be any different with God? Surely there are certain unchangeable facts about himself which remain true, no matter what we finite mortals may think. So in closing, it astonishes me how those who would say that they're skeptical of organized religion have so easily converted over to DIY religion instead. But I want to know what your thoughts are. Please leave them in the rant section below. You might also be interested in a previous video of mine, Do All Roads Lead to God? And the link should be appearing somewhere up above. Now, if you believe at what I'm trying to do here at Segue to Reason, please show your support by subscribing and sharing this video. This is Mark. Thanks for watching. And as always, keep searching.